What up, YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a video response for my good friend on here, MikeO. He's doing a 3,500 subscriber giveaway up on his channel. I'm going to leave the link down below to his channel and also to his giveaway, so I highly suggest that you go check it out. Mike, just want to say huge congratulations on reaching that milestone. Truly incredible. I remember when you first started making videos here on YouTube. It doesn't seem that long ago, but you have totally blew up your channel. Has come a really long way, and I always enjoy all the content that you post. It's very diverse content, which is why I think your channel has the amount of subscribers that you do. You really engage the community and support the community and do a lot for the community. So it's just that subscriber count is also a testament to all the hard work and effort that you put into your channel. So major congratulations, man, and keep it going. Get to 5,000 next. But Mike has asked us a couple questions that he wants us to respond to. 5 cards that we want to pick up in 2019 for our collection, and 5 channels to shout out. So let's get into it. I'm going to show 5 cards that I'm interested in getting, and I'm going to do a little more than 5 shout outs for some YouTubers out there. So the first card, the number 1 card I want to add in 2019, and I've been trying to add this card for over a year, is this card, the Game of Thrones dual autograph of Sophie Turner and Aidan Gillen from Season 5. This is the last card I need to get to complete my Season 5 set. This is the only card on eBay of this particular one, and it is not a $415 card. This card consistently sells in the $125 to $150 range. So the last several examples of this card have sold for that price. The problem is that this card has become more and more scarce, so it's just been very difficult to try to get this card to come around on eBay. This particular card you're seeing now has been the most recent one posted, and like I mentioned, it's the only one up on eBay. So until a more reasonable seller posts one up on eBay, I won't be able to add it to the collection. But it's a card that I've been trying to find for quite a while now, and it's been eluding me. So hopefully I'm able to add this card to the collection in 2019. Okay, the next card is another Game of Thrones card. This is from Valyrian Steel. This is also a dual autograph card of Mark Addy and Sean Bean, who play 2 of the main characters from Season 1, Eddard Stark and Robert Baratheon. Just a really great card. 2 very pivotal characters in the show. And I kind of missed the boat on this card. When Valyrian Steel first came out, this card was selling consistently for a little over $100. And since this card has become more scarce, most of them are $200 now. Buy it now or best offer. So hopefully in 2019, one pops up at auction to where I'm able to grab it. The next card is a card that I have a notorious history with. I'm not sure if I'm going to add it in 2019, but it's definitely a card that has been on my radar for quite a while now. It's the 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout. Just have a very notorious history with this card. I'm not shooting for a Gem Mint 10. A Mint 9 would be just fine, or even an 8. I just want a copy of this card because it just tears into me looking at the prices of this card, knowing that I had several of these cards back in 2011. So it's just gets me nauseated looking at the prices. But I keep thinking that this card's going to go down and be more reasonable, and it just does not do that. It just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and I keep thinking the bubble's going to burst on it, and it has not burst. So last year, I think this card was selling for $300, and now, as you can see, it's selling pretty consistently for $500, and it shows no sign of slowing down. So pretty wild. But the 2011 Topps Update Trout is definitely a card I want to pick up in 2019. Go into a little vintage feel, and I'm definitely not getting the Mint 9, but I really want to add a nice example of the 52 Topps Richie Ashburn. I actually tried to get this card at the 2018 National, but not being educated on vintage prices, I was a little hesitant to fork over the money. And after doing a little more research on what these cards sell for, I'd be really comfortable trying to get either a 5 or a 6. Nice example of one of those for the 52 Ashburn. Just a really cool card. Ashburn's a Hall of Famer, had a great career with the Phillies, and the 52 Topps is a very iconic vintage set, so it'd be really cool to just pick up Ashburn, since I'm a Phillies fan, from that set. So that is definitely one of the cards on my radar as well. And another card on my radar is I want to try to add a T206 or one of these T205s to the collection this year. Particularly try to get a Philadelphia Philly. Sherry McGee would be a cool one to get. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this card, but I'm definitely watching it. PWCC selling it, so not sure if I'll be able to land it, since a lot of people are probably watching this card. But this particular card looks really, really awesome, just like the design of the card. And the card's in pretty good condition. I don't really care that the corners are rounded like that, and plus it's over a 100-year-old card. But tobacco cards are definitely something that I have interest in. It's a kind of an intimidated market, since I'm not very educated on it, but been watching a lot of videos of the guys that like Maxa Jackson and the guys who are all about the tobacco cards. So I've been trying to learn more about it, and I'm thinking about trying to at least pick up a few Phillies from that collection. And now on to the YouTubers that I want to shout out. In no particular order, and there's going to be more than 5 people I mention here, but one of the YouTubers definitely want to give a shout out to that you guys should check out is Be More Greg. I've known Greg on here for quite a long time. Baltimore Orioles collector, does a lot of different slabbed vintage, and he also does vintage boxing. I think he's one of the only few people on here that does that, but he posts pretty much monthly videos, so definitely give him a check out. Really cool guy to get to know, and he just posts fun, engaging content. So check him out. Be More Greg. The next guy is an absolute legend. Let me stress legend in this community. Tommy Goff 85. I was completely blown away that he did not get into the YouTube Hall of Fame last year. That took me by total surprise. But he is one of the founders of this community, one of the most entertaining people in this community. Whenever I see one of his videos, I fly right to it. The guy is absolutely hilarious and a pleasure to get to know. I really, really want to meet Tommy in person. I don't think he goes outside of the state of Minnesota to go to the National or anything like that. But Tommy, if you're watching, love to meet you, dude. Just absolutely love your content, and you're just a great, great dude. So, guys, check out Tommy Goff 85 if for some bizarre reason you have not. Incredible, incredible YouTuber who's been doing it for many, many, many years. Next person I also want to shout out is Ghost of Zepho, Alan. I was actually really surprised looking at his subscriber count. He only has 275 subscribers, and that to me is absolutely mind-blowing. Alan always posts great monthly content up on his channel, always has a very thoughtful comment on your video that he leaves, and Juan Gonzalez, super collector. So if you're a fan of Juan Gon, you definitely want to check out his channel. Alan's just a really good person to get to know, and a really, really cool YouTuber who's also been doing it for a number of years. So really good person to get to know. Next is a newer YouTuber who I met very briefly at the National in Cleveland. It's Bowman1951. He just started making videos this year. He has 238 subscribers. And he puts a lot of work into his videos. He does these baseball vlog videos, baseball card vlog videos, and they're very, very well done. The editing on them is really, really good. So if production and video editing is important to your viewing experience, I highly suggest checking out Bowman1951. Does a fantastic job on his videos, and his videos are always super interesting, so give him a check out. I'm going to leave his link down below. Next person is not a card collector, Sci-Fi. He is a Australian Star Wars / pop culture collector. And one of the things I have stressed to people in the past is keeping your YouTube experience fresh. And the reason that I have been on YouTube for as long as I have and I have never gotten burned out is because I keep that experience fresh. I'm always checking out different content here on the website. YouTube is a ginormous website. There's there's millions of videos that get posted weekly, and Sci-Fi posts figure reviews, movie reviews, unboxing videos. He does a little bit of everything, and he's just a real interesting person. So I highly suggest you go check him out. Always leaves great comments, and he's not even into cards, and he still watches my videos and checks out what I'm doing. And he's just a really cool dude. So get to know him. Sci-Fi, Australian, Star Wars pop culture collector. Really, really cool person. Next is my buddy BreesNOAints, Rich. Now, Rich has been on YouTube longer than me. I think he's been making content for over like 9 to 10 years. He has 322 subscribers. Rich is the man, one of the coolest guys you'll meet here on YouTube. Very down to earth. And I gotta say, if you enjoy my content, you're gonna like Rich's content, because I would say out of all the people here on YouTube, he has the most similar interest and taste in collecting that I do. So we're pretty similar in our collecting aspirations. So I highly suggest checking out Rich BreesNOAints. Another YouTuber I want to shout is an old school YouTuber, Josh Johnson 55. Dave does, I would say Dave is probably one of the more unique YouTubers out there. He definitely has a style to his videos. He always will post a very long 30-minute videos where he shows off all his pickups. He'll talk about different things, touch on different topics. He's a very interesting YouTuber. He's been doing this for an incredibly long time, almost the same. Pretty much he started the same time as me, and he's just a really cool person to get to know. He always engages in comments and responds, and he's very approachable. So check him out, Josh Johnson 55. Awesome YouTuber to get to know for you newer people here on YouTube. And finally, the last person I want to mention is McGillicuddy. He has 679 subscribers. I really, really like Jay's videos. He's definitely one of the people out there that when I see his video pop up into my feed, I'm always clicking on it. Just like the way he does his presentations when he's sitting in the chair, and then he switches to the first person view to where you see the cards. So Jay always does a good job, and I feel he brings a different perspective into collecting, because he was out of the hobby for a very long time and then recently got back into it by finding videos here on YouTube. So I kind of appreciate and enjoy hearing his perspective on the hobby, and he's seen a lot over the course. He's seen the hobby grown, and he's seen the boom of the 80s and the 90s to the downtime and then to the resurgence. So the man has a treasure trove of knowledge to tap into. So Jay, really enjoy your videos, and guys, he's somebody that you should check out. So that's all I got for you. This video went on way longer than I thought it would, but I hope you enjoyed the video, Mike. And to anyone watching, have a great one, guys. Happy collecting, and have a great one. Peace.